Saturday, 12, next week at 11.
Finish up today with Dylan, and coach rule will be Saturday after practice for those who tune in. So questions for Dylan?
Dylan, you obviously played a lot of football. What's been the most interesting or challenging thing for you on this transition of coming into a new place like Nebraska?
I think the biggest thing is just catching up to the speed of the game. Players are moving faster. The level of competition is a lot better. The players are moving at a lot faster pace. So, just catching up to the speed, I think is the biggest thing. And then, just understanding what our defense is trying to do and attack that.
As you develop chemistry with your wide receivers, there's a lot of wide receivers on the roster. I mean, how's that process kind of gone, developing chemistry with each and all of them?
It's been a lot of fun. They come in every day, work really hard, study their tape, and, they go out on the field and they make a lot of big plays. They take the pressure off of us and they go and catch the ball when they need to, get open to routes when when their number's called. So it's been a lot of fun. They work really hard and, off the field, they're a really good group of guys to be around.
Dylan, how have you gone about setting expectations for yourself? Was it a matter of month by month? Did you break it up before the spring, now in the spring, after the spring, or do you look more long term?
I just try to take it day by day. We have the spring right now, so just really focus on each day of spring ball and take every day as its own, and then not try to think too far ahead. I want to get the connection down with the guys and really just be around them. Just get to know them, get comfortable with them, and that's the main focus.
What are you finding early that you're feeling comfortable with, that you're having success with out here on the practice field or in the offices?
Yeah, I think just connecting with my teammates. The O-line does a great job of getting protection set where they need to be. Kind of guiding me that way. And my running backs run the ball really hard. That's the quarterback's best friend, a good run game. So I think that's been very impressive of what we've done. And I'm just following the lead of the older guys, and then starting to find my own voice.
Coach Rule said right away, we're going to give you guys a ton of reps this spring. I mean, how fired up were you to just take all that on, to get all the action, to get in right away?
It's a lot of fun. You just want to play football. Getting a lot of reps is really good, especially for, me and Danny, being young guys coming in. So it's been nothing but fun in the quarterback room. We gel really well, play golf together, play cards. I mean, we're a really close group, and I don't see us, we'll get way more closer.
You feel like you've done pretty well so far, and what's something you feel like you got to catch up on?
Yeah, I think creating explosive plays has been, probably one of the better things I've done. And I think something I got to catch up on is, the protections, understanding where my answers are and things like that. So I think it's just the scheme-wise, catching up. Obviously having Heinrich being able to teach us the scheme. Very lucky to have him in the room and have some experience on the field.
Creating explosive plays, you mean, are we talking about just the deep ball?
No, I think just getting the ball in the space with our guys that can run. It could be a 5-yard pass, but, we got some juice on the edges, so our guys can turn it into 20, 25-yard gains. So, yeah, it's just getting the ball to our playmakers.
With the amount of reps that you're getting, how have you seen that maybe, like, the benefit of working in the teams that you have? You have these 3 different teams, you're getting a lead, so how do you maybe balance, like, getting all those reps, also having to lead, all of those pieces?
I think it's unique to have 3 teams the way they did, to be able to, kind of take the big team and break it up into 3 different teams and, kind of lead that way. You're going against all the older defensive guys, so being able to, just play against guys that have experience is only going to make us better on the offensive side. We have a lot of young guys and we have a lot of old guys, so it's catching everybody up to the speed. I think, taking the young guys with me, being comfortable with them, and then, just kind of following in suit with what the older guys have already established here.
Do you anticipate wearing green all spring, or do you think the quarterbacks will get live every once in a while this spring?
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you what we're going to do, but whatever coach will decide, we'll be ready.
Dylan, what's it been like living here? Just people recognizing you, probably showing too much love?
Nebraska's a special place, and it's always been like that. And I never take it for granted how good our fans are. And yeah, I mean, I try to be around my guys as much as possible, take them out to go eat, play Madden. So it's been good. I love living here. Not a lot of distractions and a lot of ball and being around your guys.
We've now heard a little bit. You all like to play golf, cards. Who's leading in that? Like, who's the best golfer? Who's maybe best at Madden? I'm curious who's leading.
I mean, Madden's fun. People don't like playing the quarterbacks. They think we can cheat. But I couldn't tell you in Madden, but golf between the quarterbacks, it's pretty even right now. I think no one's have yet to separate themselves. But we just play 2v2, and then we'll scramble and see who can score the best that hole.
Found some guys on this offense who catch the ball that you just, for whatever reason, had a natural connection with. Are there guys out there in particular at the receivers or tight ends who you just found yourself to click with right away?
I wouldn't say naturally. We put a lot of work in January and February. But to your point, I think Demetrius Bell, Jalen Lloyd, those two guys. Those are two guys on my spring league team, so I've been able to get a lot of rest with them. Also Isaiah Nair, Jamal Banks, and really the whole group. We really come together and made it a point that we're gonna go make plays for each other. We're gonna do whatever it takes to push the ball downfield and have a lot of fun doing it.
I think your coach said you were sometimes out there throwing with guys at like 6 a.m. before your lifting period. How big a deal was that right away to show guys we're going to put in the work?
Yeah, I think that goes to show how dedicated the receivers are. They want to get in work, and I always show up for my guys if they want to get in work. So it was a lot of fun. Some days were rough. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we got it in, and I like where we're at in the spring.
Of course, everybody knows your whole life that Nebraska's been a big part of your family. So now that you're here and you're wearing that gear, how has that changed your perspective on that?
Honestly, I think it's kind of surreal, and I have a lot of gratitude to being in this university. I think it really hit the last mat drill we had. It was at night in the stadium, and I just remember running out, and it was just awesome to be in Memorial Stadium. Being a recruit, watching a game isn't really the same as actually being in the stadium yourself. So it's been surreal. I'm very grateful to be where I'm at and surrounded by a great group of guys and coaches.
What's maybe the biggest teaching point so far that Glenn Thomas has given you that you didn't maybe know before you got here?
Yeah, Coach Thomas does a great job of, really expecting a lot out of his quarterbacks, and I think he sets a standard every day when we come in the meeting room to go out and practice and execute at a high level. So there's a lot of things that he expects out of us. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but I think just the expectation he has for us every day. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.